We have one of the most exciting LEGO Star Wars sets of the year with set 75416, Chopper. Taking a closer look at the box art, we see this comes with 1,039 pieces and one minifigure, which to no one's surprise is Chopper. This set is also based off the Ahsoka series, which we can see from the box art. Flipping the box around, we see Chopper in a different position and some of the plate features that this set provides. As we open up the box, this comes with 7 numbered bags and a decently sized sticker sheet. Jumping into the minifigure with Chopper, and this is the same exact one that comes with the Ghost and Phantom 2, it's a very solid minifig and it even includes back printing, which is rare to see for droids other than R2-D2. The final product looks magnificent and there's so much detail on every angle. I do want to mention that the building process was fun like every other LEGO set, but it does include a decent amount of Technic, so just a heads up if you aren't the biggest fan of Technic building. Starting with the display plaque, it's very nice and includes so much information about Chopper, from where Chopper is from to every piece of equipment Chopper has. If you're interested, feel free to pause and read about all these cool facts. Starting at the very bottom of the set, this isn't a UCS set, so some parts need to be attached and removed like the wheel here. It's not a retractable part like on the UCS R2-D2, but it's very easy to attach and detach from the set, and I'm probably going to display it with the wheel for what it's worth, even though it does look relatively nice without the wheel as well. The legs on the side can move back and forth depending on if the wheel is attached or not, and they do have some nice detail associated with them. My one and only complaint is the stickers on both legs, and this is because it's gray stickers on gray pieces, and this has been an issue for LEGO for quite some time. Yes, this is on the side of the set, so it's not where most people's eyes are going to go, but it's still annoying with how this issue has yet to be fixed. But between the tubes and curved pieces, it does give nice angles and a very clean design. Also, the back of the legs have these pieces to look like wires in the back, and I love that touch of detail. On the bottom half of the legs, we can see that LEGO decided to not include inverse tiles. The UCS R2-D2 does have them, but this isn't a UCS model, so I'm not shocked that they excluded them from this, but at the same time, I also somewhat expected them to include it, being that it was a droid. The front of Chopper has more stickers to add even more detail. On the very bottom, LEGO includes these hot dog elements to make it appear like these are exposed wires, and I can't get over how cool that looks. It also goes right up to what I believe is a circuit box or something that you can open up on Chopper and reset him if something happens. More towards the middle, there's an arm that Chopper can use that can be used for repairing, fighting enemies, or even hacking. These pieces right here are also stickers, so a majority of that sticker sheet I showed earlier went to this section and it looks awesome. The back of Chopper is where a lot of the magic happens within the set. As advertised in the box, you can have Chopper's head shake as if there's an argument or fight happening. It's this piece right here that gets moved up and down and it will move the head side to side. As far as the rest of the back goes, it's not too much detail and pretty tiled off, giving it a very clean aesthetic. One of the most annoying parts of the set has to be attaching the arms. While you have the choice to display this with or without the arms, if you don't want to have the arms attached, taking them off is easy, but these ball joint pieces do stick out and it can look slightly messy. Now, you could always take the head off of Chopper and then remove the ball joint pieces yourself, but I feel that's too much work. Call me lazy, I don't know, but that's just something that I would not personally do. So my personal recommendation is just to leave the arms on, and I do think that is the best way to display this set regardless. Chopper's head isn't anything crazy detailed, but in terms of size and scale, it does look very nice, as you have the 3 eyes or sensors and a sticker right here. The only issue and inaccuracy with this section is the extra yellow piece right above this eye or sensor. Definitely not a hard fix, just swap it out for an orange tile, which you do have an extra orange tile left over, but I'm personally unsure if I want to display it with the orange tile corrected, just because I do enjoy displaying my LEGO sets as they come. The head can also be rotated 360 degrees, and not really a built-in play feature. Well, it kind of is one, but instead of using the recommended lever in the back, if you shake this set, the head will also move, and it's very durable, as you could tell here from how hard I am moving the set side to side. Nothing's flying off. Maybe the antenna or arms can move slightly, but nothing will break off and completely destroy the model. The antenna on the very top has ample posability, and you can place it in whatever direction your heart desires. It can rotate up and down and 360 degrees. I do want to compare this set to a few other buildable characters, starting with none other than the UCS R2-D2. Now, I don't own the newest R2-D2, but it's still interesting to see the size comparison between these two sets, even though the smaller R2-D2 is a fantastic companion to have alongside this Chopper. The Droideka also looks very nice alongside Chopper, as well as none other than Grogu. Overall, I absolutely love this set. It is everything I could have wanted and more in this size. Now, admittedly, I will say, I knew this was going to be a smaller version than what I was expecting, but I didn't expect it to be this small, even though it said 8.5 inches on the box. I don't know, just in my mind, I expected it to be a little bit bigger than this, but I knew what the dimensions were going into it, but I am not upset about that by any means necessary. I still love it. This is still one of my favorite sets in my collection, and I will definitely be having this in my top 10 when I rank every LEGO Star Wars set for this year at the end of the year. Little spoiler alert there. It's a great set, but the question still remains of, is this set worth $100? And things get a little bit tricky when we discuss that, because the R2-D2 that recently came out that's in scale with this is also $100. But the key difference between this set and R2-D2 is that that includes a 25th anniversary minifig with Darth Malak. So you get a little bit more for your money there, while with the Chopper you only get the one minifig with Chopper, which to some that might not be a deal breaker. To me it definitely isn't, but I think that if you are as big of a Chopper fan as I am, and you need this set and you can't wait and you're just impatient and you're like, I need to have Chopper right here, right now, I need to have this in my collection, go out, get it, get your insider points, and you will not regret it whatsoever. I know I sure as heck don't regret it, but if you do have a little bit more patience, I expect this to come down 20% off, or at some point be $90, $95, even less than that, maybe towards the end of its shelf life. So if you have some patience and you can hang on and you can wait around a little bit, I think that is probably the smarter play to get a little bit more for your money there. But either way, you get it for 100, you get it for 90, 95, which I think that is the more fair price. You're not going to be upset. Great set, awesome minifigs, awesome minifig, awesome play features. Just broke the arm. Got to be careful about that. The arms are a little fragile at some points depending on, but it's really not meant for all that. Anyway, back to the point. If I'm to rate this set, instead of doing the typical 1 to 10 fashion, I'll do it on a grade scale. So I give this an A+. I think it's near perfection. The only thing is, obviously, that price being $5 or $10 is a little bit too much. And at some point in the future, I do hope we get a UCS Chopper to go along with the UCS R2-D2 that we have. But I do not mind at all this downscaled droid line, and I can't wait to see what other droids they add. We still need the likes of Dio, BB-8 maybe in a little bit of a downscaled size to match up even better with this. It has been a while since we've had those droids, and the Kylo Ren helmet and Kylo Ren shuttle are on shelves, so maybe that is LEGO's way of slowly integrating more sequel sets on shelves. But let me know what you think about this set. Do you have it, or will you be getting it, and what do you think about it? Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe for more LEGO content, and I'll see you in the next one.